Hola, sugars, and welcome back to Unfiltered Doll, where we dip and dabble in the grown folks' business, baby. If gossip is not your thing, because, baby, this is a different type of gossip because we are down at the jailhouse behind the prison walls, baby, in folks' business. If gossip is not your thing, if you turn around, there is an exit sign with pink glowing letters, and I left you something amazing to take with you out that door. A glass of warm prune juice. You enjoy that. We love you. And thanks for stopping by. Honey, let's get into this mess. Shout out to phone calls from prison because you know she always gives us those receipts, honey. So let's get on into these text messages. You know I go all over the place with the text messages. I'm never in order. I do apologize for that. But I'm sort of like a thug. I do what I want. All right. So I wanted to do a quick search through the 211 pages. And I wanted to see what was going on with the donations that Brother Ernie, to make sure he's okay, that he was receiving, via his guest on the Club 211. So Ernie and his
big head
was out of cash, out of coin, out of money, okay? And on February the 2nd, 2024, he sent Sonia a message that says, "Could you put some money on my books so I can watch me some movies so I can take my mind off, period." That's how he said it, y'all. Now I'm reading it how he said it. I mean, this man ran around social media cocky, acting like he has the whole world in his hands. On these text messages calling himself Black Jesus. And he's sitting here with his, "you got some games on your phone," head looking ass, asking another grown woman, do she got some money so he can watch me some movies. He's literally a man child. He's a child. And Sonia, you just keep sending it to him. There's just not that much RV, bricks and balls in the world for me to take care of a grown-ass man with 5011 charges down at the jailhouse that I don't even know. Matter of fact, that's not your husband. That's not even your man. You got promoted to his jailbird because, and I don't mean him as a jailbird, you got promoted as his jailbird. You are the jailbird, his jail broad, his jail bitch. Excuse my language, pardon my French. You get what I'm saying? You got promoted to that so that you can do this? If somebody make some sense of this, please. I just don't understand. So Sonia says, "I put $50 just now. I will put 50 more on Monday. My bank card threw it back. Ugh, love you." First of all, Sonia, if you gave him 50, you don't need to give him 50 more later. It's 50 more than he had. Okay, he didn't have a dime on a dollar. He didn't have a nickel on a dime, baby. He didn't have one penny. Allegedly, for all I know, he might be saving up his money that y'all keep sending him in his commissary so he has a little change when he gets out. I do not know, but what I do know is this. If you didn't have that full $100, then you have no business taking care of a man in jail, sis. Now, I'm not here to tell my business, but I do know firsthand, usually the way it works, if you're going to open your legs to a married man, sis, usually they're taking care of you. Now, that is usually how it goes. When you are a mistress, let me close this car door. When you are a mistress, why is my son walking around with, where is he going? Oh, I'm sorry, y'all. Real life is happening. He's outside. Where's your clothes at, son? When you are a mistress, when you are a side chick, when you are opening your legs to a married man, back in the day, allegedly, what I had heard, I'm not here to tell my business, I'm in yours right now. What I heard was that married man usually, in normal circumstances, would take care of that woman opening up her legs to him because he don't want her to tell his business. So he's making sure all loose ends are tied. See, you fucking up the church's money at the end of the day, Sonia. And I do apologize if anybody is offended by how I use that, by saying that I got that from a movie. Please, y'all, do I got to pull the clip? Because some folks get sensitive. But Sonia, what are you doing? And again, let me also say, I am not a side chick. I am not a mistress. I've never dealt with a married man. No, I never. Listen, okay? I have my own story, but that's not it. It's different. So I just don't get what are you doing, sis? If you're going to play the part, you're going to play that role. If you're going to risk it all, be the person that everybody hates, he should be taking care of you. And if you're wondering, there are plenty of men down at the prison house, behind the prison walls, who have money. They went in there with money and they got a loved one making sure they come out to their money. It ain't my business where that money comes from or what they did to get it. But I'm just saying, I know women who talk to men and they're actually taking care of them from behind the jail walls. This is a true story. I'm not making it up. I don't know where the hell she's getting her game from. Ernest responds to her saying that I put $50 just now. We'll put 50 more on Monday. My bank card threw it back. Ugh, love you. So Ernest says, okay, my love, thank you. What time you want me to call you? Now, a gentleman, if they read that and said to themselves, damn, she didn't have the full 100. Let me tell her that's okay. The 50 is enough. You think he did that? No, because he scams women for a living, allegedly, so that he can fund whatever he needs. So it is February 3rd, and he says, good afternoon. I haven't heard any of the past phone calls, but I woke up this morning with a clear mind. A message was sent to me from God. You and I have not said anything wrong. Everything was said was genuine and the absolute truth. That's why some people are in their feelings, because they can't correct the truth. And it's a lot of people that are afraid of your intelligence. That's what I see. And I learned that truly down to the wire yesterday. So keep doing what your heart is telling you to do, and you will win, because you're already winning in this situation. I love you very much. Keep going with your fist in the air like a Black Panther. How is she a Black Panther and she don't like black people? Colored people is what she calls us. Huh? I mean, I can't even imagine. This is just like, what is it? I keep asking myself when I start reading these messages, what is it? What were you diagnosed with as a child? So Sonia says, laugh out loud. What's crazy is these titles to these calls, just messy. The latest, Sonia asked Dre for $15K, but it's 3 minutes of the call. That title has one thinking the whole call talks about my begging for money from your friend. Here's the thing, Sonia, if you would have probably took the time out to maybe spend some time on your YouTube. If you didn't know, what happens is when a title is created, you pick the most eye-catching type of title. Some people call it, what do they call that? Clickbait. Some people call it a clickbait, but you have to say something to capture the audience, Sonia. So, yeah. You know, some people do not like a clickbait title. I do understand that. But that's what it's called, Sonia. Laugh out loud. What's crazy is these titles to these calls, just messy. The latest, Sonia asked Dre for $15K. But it's the 3 minutes of the call. The title has one thinking the whole call talks about my begging for money from your friend. We spoke about I only contact your people when you ask me to. Those are your situations. I'm not inserting myself in your relationships. No shade, but I keep my dealings with people to a minimum. But I see you ask him for commissary cash. I thought the amount I give you is enough for your needs and wants. Are you stupid or are you dumb? You're talking to a lifetime scammer. He scams women for a living, allegedly. When you go to work, Sonia, whenever it is that what would make you ever think that your $50 and $100 deposits into his commissary was enough? He already said back when that you can't afford him, baby. Okay? No lies were told. What makes you think that's enough, sis? I hope your attorney has your medical records for court on Monday. I hope she has your correct criminal history and the facts of the case with lack of indictment for a case that needs no additional information. I'm going live to speak on court, and I hope everyone views it to see what is lacking in your defense team. Love you. Baby, what's lacking is that deposit needed for a paid attorney so that he can be innocent. You know, he's innocent until proven guilty. He needs that paid attorney to fight for his innocence so that you all can, you know, go off into the Sunset of the Holy Land to your RV park. That is what is needed, Sonia, the money for the attorney. Or like Nesto says, for the attorney. Maybe if he starts using the actual words the way, maybe if he says attorney, maybe something that he's manifesting will come true, or whomever he's praying to. But, when he's praying, nobody knows what he's saying because you don't understand the words that are coming out of his mouth. And on that note, we are going to stop right there because I see that the next group of messages can be just a video by, listen, baby, this is short form commentary. We ain't trying to be here for a long time. We only here for a good time, not a long time, a short time. Okay. This is short form commentary. So thank you so much for watching and tuning in. Don't forget to get into those comments because, I like to chat back with you guys, and have the best day on purpose.
I'm talking.
I know
I'm
you
talking
telling our story. I never even
edges.
heard.